welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're underway here in Green Bay. Brings in the kick at the 9. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Packers.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
Let's go. Blue 32. Hut.
Love now off the play action. Buying some time left. That's caught. Tucker Craft. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Block inside the 15. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You're ready.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Ready, ready. Yes,
Lloyd has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Play action. Love. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that forces them to 4th and goal. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Love throwing on 4th. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. He has it at the 13. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Juke the defender. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's get to that wide complete. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. That's Smith on the slant. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we set.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Smith, red.
On the sneak, it's Love. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
A 20-yard gain on the play, and the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. This one taken in by Granson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 45.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds Aguilar. And he gets it past the 50 and down the Packers side of the field.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Good.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
Ready, set.
Love out of the shotgun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up second
Loves to throw
and
again. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd.
first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Sticking in the air, Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Set, set.
Throwing again, Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. McManus sends it through, and that trims the lead to just a couple.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Dory Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
26-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every...
Stanford's fumbles. Packers pick it up. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble. They are still going to take over in the red zone.
You know, can't we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control? But I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we set.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Down. Hut.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Here we go. Set.
Jacob can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Rolling out to his left. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
and McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers jump in front now by 5.
Eagles 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll play action. Here's Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
180.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And he's tackled for no gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Running back sent in motion. Another try following the sack. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. Hurts looking to throw. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Looking to throw. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Escapes the pocket. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. Hut. Black 40.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set.
Love now to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 20 seconds.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Set. Ready. 38. Ready.
They'll run, Jacobs. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Let's go. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. He rolls to his right. Cut near the goal line. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Down. Hut. Hut.
Jacobs trying to run his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group, he was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
His return starts at the 5. Jukes one defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be as...
And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He cuts it to the right sideline. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles get it back to within 6.
Eagles 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they'll fire him for a few. It's 3rd down. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, set.
Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers leading by 6.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Down, set.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. He has the Packer 1st down. That should be enough to win this game.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
50-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Hand off here to Jacobs. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Switch, yellow. Ready, ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be 1st down Packers. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Packer.
Here we go. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Here we cut, hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.